What is going on, guys? Donald Trump is celebrating some people that have worked at the border. He's handing out some medals today, and of course, you have a mention market on it. What Trump will say during the Mexican border defense medal presentation. He's going live. The White House is going live here in a second. Here's the positions I have for this one. We're going a little spicy today. We're going a little spicy. A lot of the yeses were pretty high anyway. So we're going for some, like, more fair value strikes. Yes election. I guess that got filled. I guess my limits expired. A lot of my limits expired because it's past the time. But we're going no 8 war. This is very risky. Very, very risky. There is a good chance he goes on the 8 war rant. He did in the last couple ones. But I'm feeling a little spice on this no 8 wars. I'm hoping that he just gets through border. Doesn't get onto the 8 war Cambodia, Thailand. It's very, very risky though. Yes election, because I think like in the border and different questions too, since the election can hit so easily. But I didn't get any good size on that, really. No water. Say no to water, okay? This is very risky too, but I'm in on no water. It's because recently, every time that he's talked about drugs coming across the border from Venezuela, it's by sea. He usually says by sea. He can say by ocean. I know if he's crossing a river or something, he could say water. He could ask for a glass of water, okay, and that would count. But I'm specifically hoping that when he talks about drugs coming across from the ocean, he'll say the ocean or he'll say the sea. He won't say water. That's what I'm hoping. Recently, he's been saying by sea. That's what he's been recently saying about the drugs that are coming from Venezuela. Of course, just talking about the border, he can hit water and the other way about rivers too. But we're going for the risk of no water. And no auto pen. Not really signing anything. He's just kind of giving out medals today. I'm hoping for no auto pen remark is what I'm hoping for. But we have the broadcast shortly. Come on. Those are the positions, though, that we got. So, yes, election, no 8 war, no water, and no auto pen. And then maybe something live. We'll see. He takes questions. He probably will take questions today is what I'm realizing. So, bum, 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 bum. This is a very risky mention market I'm pulling on some risky no's. I might just get cooked. I mean, on the water 8 war, I hope one of these stands. I need one of these to stand, basically. Why not yes on the economy? Is it worth the risk? Not really. I don't know, because usually the economy is so kind of safe, but I don't think he's going to go on his typical economy tyrant. I mean, this is about the border. Usually, though, when he's talking about just in general, he'll talk about how we are the hottest economy. We're doing so well. I mean, if we get questions on affordability around that topic, we could get some economy. Or if we get any related questions, but this is really just going to be about the border, I believe. At least the presentation itself. So I feel like that's more of a Q&A strike. But usually economy is so safe, but not today. Because it's the border defense medal presentation. Again, I mean, I think it's way more likely he hits election than economy. Because even when he's talking about the border, he could say, since the election, we've had 0 illegal aliens cross the border. I don't see economy hit in the context of border so much, just like election does. Or even trillion. I mean, like, these words, trillion, invested in election, can still hit in context of talking about the border. Even though they're usually about the investment into the economy. Hey, water no is dipping even more. Hey, cinema. We're going no water. Say no to water. Come on, Trump. Buy C. Today it is buy C. That's what I'm hoping. Should I get more of this water? Buy the dip. Down to 35 cents. I have an average of 45 cents. It is very risky, very risky. 25 cents? Down to 25 cents? Gosh dang. Alright, let's see if I get some for 30 cents. Anyone feel that? I think the no water. I don't know though. Nothing leaks, right? No leaks? Yeah. I'm thinking he's just not going to say water. I like no auto pen as well. He's not even signing anything. You almost like affordable at its price, not going to lie. I was thinking about the fact that he could hit affordability, talking about how, and he made this statement before, quote unquote, no one talks about the border. That's Donald Trump's rhetoric, is that quote unquote, no one talks about the border, is that he's saying when he was on the campaign trail, the border was a very, very, very big problem. And since he's been in office, he's taken care of the border, but then no one's talking about it. Otherwise, everyone else is talking about affordability instead. So he might make that reference, I feel like, Nick. I feel like he might make that reference that now the Democrats are onto the affordability hoax because we fixed the border, if that makes sense. But as well, it can hit the Affordable Care Act, if there's any question about that. Maybe yes, affordability. Especially like if it dips. Maybe I live trade this. If this dips during the border part. Because if he takes questions about this is maybe my prediction. Is that he might get questions about affordability and he'll say it like, you guys are on about the affordability hoax and not, you guys can't talk about the border. Here we are.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. We had a very good conversation 1 hour ago with the European leaders, many of them involving the war with Russia and Ukraine.
Oh no, he's going to hit a war instantly.
We had a long discussion.
Oh!
Seemingly going well, but we've been saying that for a long time.
Oh gosh.
It's a difficult one. We had, as you know, settled 8 wars, and one was having a little problem yesterday, Thailand and Cambodia. We were able to straighten that out. There was some killing going on that shouldn't have happened, and we appreciate them working to get it straightened out, and they have.
I lost within a minute.
The security protocols yesterday were
That's fun.
Amazing, and they have been amazing, having to do with Russia and Ukraine. And
of course, at the border presentation, he comes out with 8 wars.
Also, I spoke with the heads of Germany, Italy, NATO, Finland, France, the United Kingdom, Poland, Norway, Denmark, and the Netherlands. We had very long and very good talks. And again, I think things are going along pretty well.
He hit 8 wars instantly, man.
Last month. Shouldn't happen.
Because he talked with the European leaders before this presentation.
But it did, and we're trying to get it solved. That was Biden's situation. We're trying to get it done. And I think we're closer now, and they will tell you that they're closer now. We had numerous conversations with President Putin of Russia, and I think we're closer now than we have been ever. And we'll see what we can do. We want to save a lot of lives. We sell equipment to NATO. We don't spend any money, but we do want to see if we can save a lot of lives. When you're losing 25,000.
Who knew at the border presentation he was going to come out with a monologue about the 8 wars, bro? Unlucky.
And, like places like Kiev, various
places,
Ukraine, it's pretty bad. Nobody's seen anything like it. Actually,
I'm an
since
idiot.
World War II. But we're getting closer. We're having
That was good
tremendous,
value. 30
support
cents.
from European leaders. They want to get it ended also. And at this moment, Russia wants to get it ended. The problem is they'll want to get it ended, and then all of a sudden they won't. And Ukraine will want to get it ended, and all of a
This is
sudden
the
they
highest
won't.
volume, man.
So
I've
we have
had
to
the
get on
highest.
the same page, but I think that's working along. Very good talk. On day one of my administration, I signed an executive order making it core mission of the United States
Okay,
military to
onto the
protect
border.
and defend the homeland. And today, we're here to honor our military men and women for their central role in the protection of our border, something that I campaigned very, very strongly on. And they made me look really good. They were unbelievable. They made us all look good.
It doesn't look too well.
We went from having millions of people pouring over our border to having none in the last 8 months.
People?
None. In a few moments, we'll officially recognize their service by awarding them the Mexican border.
Hey, I've just bought some no illegal. Oh,
which is a big
did I do
deal.
it? I didn't do it. I didn't get
We're
it.
joined for this occasion by Secretary of War Pete Hegseth,
Dude, I was trying to buy no illegal alien there. He just said people or off across the border, but
General Dan Kane, Commander of
Shit.
U.S. Northern Command,
missed
General
it.
Gregory Gio,
I thought I bought it and it just showed 0 out of 90
Task
shares.
Force, Major General Scott Noman,
Jeez.
Command Sergeant Major Brett Johnson of the U.S. Army's 10th Mountain Division,
He's gonna say Tom.
Administrator of the Drug Enforcement Agency, Terry Cole, and many other members of our administration who have done an incredible job on the border. You know, people forget now that the border has been secure for
People forget.
actually 7 months. Think of it, more. And they don't mention the border anymore. Nobody
Yep.
talks about the border.
There we go. Nobody talks about the. There's his
And
ramble.
The ones that are bringing the prices down. We were given the worst inflation.
Did he hit affordability?
We're bringing the prices down.
Oh, I guess. Oh.
But the affordability is on the Democrats because they have made it unaffordable to be in this country.
I'm so dumb. I called this. I literally called this before.
Energy is coming way down, and if you look, gasoline prices are hitting in many locations $1.99.
I'm so fucking stupid. Why did I get yes affordability? I knew he was gonna do this. I knew he was gonna go from border to affordability. I called it. I said it.
To criminals, drug cartels, human traffickers, and child smugglers.
You said illegal
Our
alien
entire
yet?
Southwest
No.
border on the Mexican side is under the physical control of cartels that are among the most violent entities nobody's ever seen anywhere on the planet. The most violent people on the planet. Remember when the Democrats and others, the radical left, used to say that
Radical
the
left.
people they're allowing into our country, immigrants, are nice people. They're not violent like our people. Well, they make our people look like babies.
Ah.
They were most violent criminals anywhere on earth.
Should have got affordability. Yes.
From many
It's okay.
countries, not just Venezuela. Venezuela emptied their jails into our country.
No water.
But others have also.
No water.
The Congo has.
We're
so
fine.
Many other countries have. And we don't put up with it. I have to say the drugs coming in by sea
Yes.
are down 94%.
Yes.
We're figure out who the other 6% are. But they're down 94%.
See ya.
And we're going to start hitting them on land, which is a lot easier to do, frankly. But these are
By sea. No water.
military threats.
No
to the
water!
United States of America. They're trying to drug out our country.
Oh,
You can look
yes.
Throughout history, look at China when they were. loaded
Yes,
up with drugs.
boys. We called that one.
They were
We called that
suffering
one.
greatly, and others were able to take them over, and other countries also. They're trying to drug out our country, and we're reversing it rapidly, actually. But with the help of our great service members, we've stopped the invasion in its tracks, and we're
No illegal
dismantling the
alien yet.
cartels very rapidly, and they are being declared enemies of the United States of America. They have been so declared, legally declared. More than 25,000 warriors have served in this historic operation. It is indeed an incredible and historic operation, and we've never done anything so effectively, and we've had a lot of victories. They've spent night and day enduring scorching hot and bitter cold, and they've given
Hot?
up their holidays and their weekends.
No,
working
hottest.
with the officers of Customs and Border Protection. Our armed forces have already conducted nearly 13,000 patrols along the border, and today we give these great warriors the recognition that they have earned, and they have really earned it. The military component of our border security efforts is just the beginning. We're also designating the drug cartels as foreign terrorist organizations, a big deal from a legal standpoint and military standpoint.
There's terrorists, foreign
We've
terrorists.
had catch and release, and we endured and ensured that anyone who sets foot across our border illegally is intercepted, arrested, and immediately deported, or if they're really bad, they're put into prison because we don't want to ever take a chance if they come back.
Wow.
As a result,
He's not hit a legal
illegal
alien.
border crossings have plummeted to the lowest level
Or there's Tom
ever
Holman guy.
recorded in the history of our country. Think of that. The history of our country. You can all be very proud. For the past 7 months, 0 illegal aliens have been admitted
There's
to
illegal
the United
aliens.
States of America.
Wow. He
We
waited.
inherited the worst border
He waited.
in the history of our country, one of the worst borders, I would say, in the world. I can't imagine any border in the world being worse when they allowed 25 million people to come in. And again, many of these people are gang members and from prisons and jails, from mental institutions.
There's
and
mental
insane
institution.
asylums. And some of the worst people on earth they allowed to come into our country. We're getting a lot of them out. We've made a big dent. And the self-deportation is something nobody talks about, but literally millions of people are self-deporting because they don't want to be captured. Once they're captured, they don't have the chance to self-deport. They never have the chance to come back into our country. We inherited that border from an incompetent administration and turned it into
You've already
the
hit Biden. It's okay.
strongest border in the history.
You can
of our
dodge it
country.
now,
So
Trump.
we took the worst border in the history of our country, and in a period of 2 months, we turned it into the strongest border in the history of our country. During this time, we've also achieved a 50% drop in the amount of fentanyl coming
There's
across the border, and China's working with us very
Fentanyl.
closely on
Woo.
bringing down the number and the amount of fentanyl that's being shipped. You know, fentanyl is very bad when you mix it with certain ingredients, but it also is
Tell us more.
very important for medicine.
Oh, it's very important.
Anesthesias, various other things. I want people to understand that. It's not made necessarily for bad. When it's mixed with certain things, it becomes bad. And that's what's taking place in Mexico. And we've got it down to a much lower number, not satisfactory, but it will be satisfactory soon.
What else
In
will
May,
he hit here? Hottest,
we
maybe?
executed the largest fentanyl bust in the history of the U.S., seizing 3 million fentanyl pills all at one time. Think of that. 3 million pills. It's amounted to billions of dollars worth of.
Ooh, not
drugs.
trillions.
And last month we seized another 1.7 million fentanyl pills in the state of Colorado, the poorly run state of Colorado, with a governor who's incompetent. And frankly, with a governor that won't allow our wonderful Tina to come out of a jail, in a high-intensity jail,
Huh.
because
Tina.
she caught people cheating on an election, and they said
Boom!
she was cheating. She wasn't cheating.
Election.
She went over, she looked at one of
Yes.
the election scams going on, and because she did that, they put her in jail for 9 years. The governor of Colorado
Election hit.
is a weak and pathetic man who was run by Tren de Aragua, the criminals from Venezuela, took over sections of Colorado.
No water.
And
Just
he
chill
wasn't
out.
afraid to do anything, but he puts Tina in jail for 9 years because she caught people cheating, and when she walked over and got involved in it, they said she was cheating. She wasn't cheating. She caught people cheating on the election, 2020, along with a lot of other people. that
Rigged
cheated on
election?
that
Stolen election?
You'll see that coming out more and more. But
Yes,
there's
it
no
hit that.
doubt that America's adversaries are trafficking fentanyl into the United States, in part because they want to kill Americans. If this were a war, that would be one of the worst wars. I believe they killed, over the last 5 or 6 years, per year, 200 to 300,000 people. A
Dang.
year, about
He's not gonna hit
100,000.
trillion,
That's
is
a
he?
lot of people, but the number's much
He's
higher.
got to hit it with investments now.
And they've destroyed a lot of families. Because when they lose a child,
Damn,
or even
bro,
if their
Nick,
child is
I should have
heavily
jumped on
addicted, you lose
affordability. I
that
was late
family.
talking
That
about
family
it.
will never be the same. That's why today
I knew he was
going
to pivot there
to protect Americans from the scourge of deadly fentanyl.
He always brings up when he says people don't talk about the border anymore.
Order I will sign today.
No auto pen. No auto pen.
As a weapon of mass destruction, which is what it is. No bomb does what this is doing. 200 to 300,000 people die every year that we know of. So we're formally classifying fentanyl as a weapon of mass destruction. Before I sign the
fentanyl's a mass destruction.
We'll pin these great service members with their medals.
Tom?
And here today are the first 13 warriors who will receive the Mexican Border Defense Medal, which is a big deal. First, I'd like to ask Secretary Hegseth and Chairman Kane to say a few words. I'd like to have Tom Homan come up, please.
There's Tom Homan.
Say a few words.
I was wondering, this guy was bonded pre-market, 90 plus.
Everybody, Stephen Miller, great Stephen Miller, what a job he's doing for being here. Thank you both. Appreciate it very much.
It was too relevant to other current events to not mention affordability.
I want to ask Tom to say a few words also. So, Pete, why don't you...
We're going to get questions or no? Thank you. We're going to get questions? This is interesting.
Mr. President, thank you. I would echo what you said. This has been
So the crazy part is he hasn't hit, ICE yet. He hasn't hit ICE, National Guard. No tariff yet. People thinking he's still going to be talking and answering questions, though. No water. We're still alive on our no water. Still alive there. Still alive on no auto pen. He's yet to sign the bill, though. So, shit. We might have an auto pen joke. Screw us at the end. Fuck yeah, Pat. Didn't see him, so bought some nose. Yeah. I didn't know what the guy looked like, so I couldn't really know. Bro, better wave auto pen. Hey, we hope. He's like, hey, get me a glass of water. I can't do this without my auto pen. He says at the end we're fucked. But so far, we're down. We're still down. Hold on. We need to scave away with our water and our auto pen. I should have got yes affordability, man. I should have got. That was such a good cook. It's alright. Election hit though. We weren't very sized on that at all. I couldn't get any fills, bro. These books, they move so damn fast, yeah. Especially on Trump events. On Trump events, you can't really snipe. You can't bond. I mean, you can try, but people have the lowest latency streams. I'm on just the White House X stream.
Mr. Secretary, I want to echo your thanks and gratitude for the Joint 4 South.
Still place limits, yeah. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I do taker if it's insane good price, but most of the times on these markets, you just put limits. So I put a limit for election at 60 cents. Just never really filled. He said hot but not hottest, correct, which doesn't count so far. So far. No hottest. Although, he does like to hit at the end, like a signature hottest. We're the hottest country, and I'm out. Mic drop. So.
This time of the year, I'm always thinking about our currently deployed forces who are out there around the world doing our nation's
business. I can't believe he had 8 war at the beginning, man.
And their families who show it.
He wouldn't have gotten into it if it wasn't for the European call, probably. That's on me. That's on me for not knowing he was taking a call with the European leaders right before. Oh, Downing's back up? Oh, no, he's just making way. Big man.
It's always an honor for me to be in the Oval Office with the greatest president of my lifetime. Yes, I said it, and I meant it. You know, I just got home last night. I toured the border in California, Arizona, and Texas.
Election came a bit randomly. I'm so glad it hit.
I did on the river.
Bit random. Although I still go by the fact that election was way more applicable than economy or tariff to the border. Or
not a single one. I've done this since.
I thought he could have hit since the election. You know, we've had since the election, but today he's hit since what he said 7 months ago. For 7 months. 7 months ago, we had the worst border in history, so he didn't hit the Sin selection this one. Tom Homan kind of looks like Kane from WWE. Is this Tom Homan here? Right there? I don't know how to... Right there? Right there? Is that Tom Homan? I think it is. Let's see. Tom Homan? It is. And let's get Kane, WWE. Oh, that's the same person. Yeah, that's the same person. Kane, WWE. Tom Homan, same person.
Percent of women that make that journey through the cartels get sexually assaulted. They get raped.
What did I just
Not
pop
just
back
the
into?
women.
Jesus,
Children
my
too.
fault.
I've done numerous investigations in that. Sex trafficking was historic highs with that open border.
Knock back in, I guess.
Fentanyl, historic highs that killed 250,000 Americans. No
My
inspector
fault,
terrorists came
Kane. I
across
don't want to
the
get
record.
head smashed because I made a joke.
What happened?
I take
under
it all
the Biden
back, bro.
administration Was the most
take it all back,
inhumane
Tom.
thing I've seen in my lifetime. Now that the border is 96%.
What do you think? Auto pen joke?
96% less people are coming.
This is a very serious occasion. So serious. He's talking about sex trafficking. He's talking about drug smugglers. This would be crazy for you to make an auto pen joke now. Right, Trump? Right, Trump?
Administration
Right?
is saving thousands
Right?
of lives every month. Hard stop. That's just a stone cold fact. I'm just
You got auto pen? Well, now, if you're ever going to get auto pen, yes, you should get it now. Because now it is priced.
President Trump brought together one hell.
Respectfully, auto pen was only really going to ever hit at the end when he's signing this thing. And now you can get it for 20 cents. So if you were going to get auto pen, yes, you should get it now. If I were to sell my auto pen, yes, I would do it now, but mama ain't raised a pussy. I'm holding this shit. Come on, Trump.
Okay, let's do the medals, and I'll be signing this. Maybe you'll do the medals first, and then I'll sign, okay?
Okay, no auto pen. No auto pen. No auto pen there. Trump, no auto pen joke, please. Please, no auto pen joke.
Nice medal. It's not bad.
Any luck to reverse the windup? Nah, that's just a rules cuck. We lost. Trump battery loading up for the questions. Maybe. He's sitting at the seat. He might get he is at the question seat now. How much cash did I start with? I've maybe deposited like $6,000 or $7,000. I don't know. $8,000 maybe. I don't know. No auto pen joke. No auto pen joke. Okay. Bro, Trump.
Great job.
No jokes. No jokes, Trump. No jokes. He's looking around at people. He's trying to look for someone to make the joke to. Chill. Yes! No auto pen joke. Come on. Trump, stop! He's looking so snarky. Oh, God. No auto pen joke, Trump!
No auto pen. None, ever. We don't like auto pens, right? We don't like auto pens. How about gathering around me, and we'll hold this up. Congratulations, it's an amazing job. Come on around, come on around. Let's take a good picture.
You comedian, you gotta be such a funny comedian, Trump! Ah, dude, that's my whole market!
Fantastic job. You guys, fantastic job. Thank you very much. Great job.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Great job. What you've done is unprecedented.
You're too funny, Trump. You're so funny.
How about holding that up? You guys hold it up.
Should have bought when he said it was a good time to buy. Maybe I should have sold when I said it was a good time to sell. It's alright. We lost money on this market, boys. We did. Because of a Trump joke.
So I'm going to give you another medal, though. that may be more beautiful. I'm not sure it means as much, but it's really good, okay? This is gunmetal. This is the one the military loves. So we're going to start, okay? Thank you. Here you go. It's pretty nice. Want to compare it? Let me see, compare it. Let me see
Compare
how
it?
looks. I don't know.
This guy, bro.
That looks pretty good. But that means something very special.
Damn it, bro. We lost on the auto pen joke.
What you can do, tie it around your neck. Get a nice ribbon. I think you'll like it. It's special. We don't give them to many people.
There he goes. Here he gives the medal. As long as he doesn't ask for a glass of water, we aren't absolutely screwed. But if he asks for a glass of water, he's the ultimate troll. And he did that on
Four
purpose.
sides up big. That means a lot up there.
Still no ice? It's a bit crazy. Maybe questions, Pat. We're going to find out.
You have one. I gave him one.
We're going to find out if we're going to get questions or
General
not.
Raisin King. He's a great general. Thanks very much. Well, thank you very much, everybody. It's an honor. This is a fantastic moment. I haven't done this before. And the job they've done on the border is unthinkable. What they left us with, that they would have open borders with millions of people, 25 million people, probably more than that, pouring into our border, totally unchecked and unvetted. Now we have the opposite. And we want people in our country, but they have to come in legally. And they know that.
We're ending?
And they know they're
Prices
not
look like it's
getting
ending.
through, so now they don't even try. So all of the death that Tom Holman talked about, the rape and the death and all the problem, doesn't have really happened because
We're going to see. He
the,
just stood up.
caravan-
Usually he would sit down and
I think
ask,
I
but
came up with
he's
maybe
doing a
maybe
full-on monologue here.
But the caravans are very small. In fact, for the most part, they don't even exist anymore because they know they're not going to get through. In a little while, you'll be seeing, I'm suing the BBC for putting words
BBC!
in my mouth. Literally, they put words in my mouth. They had me saying things that I never said coming out. I guess they used AI or
Tariff?
something.
He's going to say tariff here,
And
isn't
so
he?
we'll be bringing that lawsuit. A lot of people are asking, when are you bringing that lawsuit? Even the media can't believe that one. They
He's
would-
going to say
they
tariff.
actually
Isn't
put
it about tariffs?
terrible
Wow.
words in my mouth having to do with January 6th that I didn't say. And the beautiful words that I said, right? The beautiful words.
Yo, please sue
Talking
them,
about
says Nick.
patriotism and all of the good things that I said, they didn't say that. But
What? It wasn't about the
terrible
border, though. It's just so random to
They
bring
actually
up.
have me speaking with words that I never said.
This is about
And they
January
got
6th.
caught.
This is so random.
Because I believe somebody at BBC said, this is so bad, it has to be reported. Let's call fake news. So
Fake
we'll be
news,
filing that
boom.
suit probably this afternoon or tomorrow morning. I want to thank all of you for being here. If you have any questions, I guess you could ask, but
Questions?
this is really a day of celebration for these people.
Oh,
The
gosh.
job
Oh,
they've
gosh,
done is really
questions.
unprecedented. So go ahead.
On Brown University, Mr. President.
On Brown
do you know what the
University.
motive of the shooter was? Was it a targeted attack?
That's moving along now, and we don't, and we'll.
We're getting questions
we'll
now,
see
lads.
What happens. Hopefully, they're going to capture this animal.
Animal.
They're going to capture.
There-
Has
animal
President
hit.
Trump told you why it's been so difficult for the FBI to identify who the shooter is?
Well, it's always difficult. So far, we've done a very good job of doing it with Charlie, with the various times this has happened. They've done it in pretty much record time, but you'd really have to ask the school a little bit more about that because this was
It's not like
a school problem. They had
the
their
lady
own,
knows.
guards. They had their own police.
We're not
they had
safe on
their
our
own
water
everything.
yet.
You'd
Still
have to
waiting on
ask that
investment,
question really to
economy,
the
and
school,
goddamn
not to the
ice.
FBI.
Damn.
We came in after the fact, and the FBI will do a good job, but they came in after the fact.
Do you know if it was targeted, Mr. President?
No, they don't know that yet. No.
Sir, on the issue of drugs, is it
Ugh!
accurate that you
Chill
are
out,
considering
chill out.
an executive order to reclassify marijuana?
Weed?
We are considering that.
We're
Yeah.
gonna get weed here.
Planning-
Because a lot of people want to see it, the reclassification, because it leads to tremendous amounts of research that can't be done.
Okay, no
unless you
water.
reclassify.
No water.
So we are looking at that very strongly.
Mr.
Wow,
President,
he didn't say weed there, though.
Is it true that
Marijuana or cannabis.
you rebuked the Israeli Prime Minister?
Please.
Are the reports that you rebuked the Israeli Prime Minister for the hit on the Hamas general true? And is Israel undermining your
Hamas
efforts to be
question.
peace?
No, Israel and I have gotten along very well. My relationship with Bibi Netanyahu has been obviously a very good one. Look, we took out Iran.
Question
we
about
wiped
economy.
out- with that
He's
plane
gonna hit
right
nuclear
there,
here.
We wiped out the B-2 bomber. We wiped out the Iran nuclear threat. And because of that, we were able to make peace in the
There you
Middle
go.
East. No, we've had a very good relationship with Israel. We actually have a very good relationship with just about everybody in the Middle East.
Violation of the ceasefire, the striking the Hamas general?
We're going to have to see. We're looking into that.
I don't know if we'll get an economy question. I don't know though.
On the Syria ambush of U.S.
Yeah.
forces, do you still have confidence in the Syrian president?
I do. I mean, this had nothing to do with him. This is a part of Syria that they really don't have much control over. And it was a surprise. He feels very badly about it. He's working on it. He's a strong man. And no, this had nothing to do with the Syrian government. This had to do with ISIS.
What will the U.S. response be?
As a response, they'll be hit hard. Yeah.
Javier Negre, Real America's Voice on Español. First of all, thanks for honoring these
Thank you.
heroes. The communists have lost Chile. The pro-Trump candidate, José Antonio Caz, won the elections. Do you think this right-wing wave in the Spanish
This is
world
the
due to your
Spanish guy.
influence?
I remember his
Well,
first
We
day.
just had a good one in Honduras, as you know. Had a great election there. I endorsed somebody
Dude, if he
that
hits
was
water
not
now,
leading, and
no water.
he won
Come
the
on.
election. And we had a good one just a little couple of hours ago. I found out in Chile, the person I endorsed, who was not leading, ended up winning quite easily. So I look forward to paying my respects to him. I hear he's a very good person. Yeah.
President, thank you, Mr. President. This year you fired Democrats from a number of federal agencies, and now going into 2026, there are some key regulators like the SEC, the CFTC that are going to have zero Democrats. Do you plan to appoint Democrats to fill those empty spots, or do you think that federal agencies shouldn't have Democrat commissioners?
Economy,
Well, do
maybe
you think
here.
they would be appointing Republicans if it were up to them?
Maybe economy hits on this
we'll
one.
look at it. Look, we want to be fair, but
Yeah.
typically they're not appointing Republicans.
Probably not.
You're asking me the question whether or not I'd appoint Democrats, but there are certain areas that we do look at, and there are certain areas that we do share
We
and
gotta see.
share power, and I'm open to that. Please.
Mr.
Oh, he's
President,
open.
a number
He's
of
swinging.
Republicans
Trump's a
have
swinger.
denounced your statement on Truth Social after the murder of Rob Reiner. Do you stand by that post?
Well, I wasn't a fan of his at all. He was a deranged person as far as Trump is concerned. He said he knew it was false. In fact, it's the exact opposite, that I was a friend of Russia, controlled by Russia. You know, it was the Russia hoax. He was one of the people.
Hoax. Look at
behind
hoax
it.
hit on Russia hoax.
I think he hurt himself.
Not a
in,
strike, but
career-wise. He became like a deranged person. Trump
Deranged
derangement
lunatic.
syndrome. So I was not
Trump
a fan
derangement
of Rob
syndrome.
Reiner at all, in any way, shape, or form. I thought he was very bad for our country. Yeah.
Blue slips, Mr. President. Leader Thune doesn't seem like he wants to get rid of blue slips. Will there be consequences for the Senate if they
Well,
don't
I think they
he's
should
not
get
hit
rid of
anything
blue
yet in this
slips
question,
because,
says he?
As a Republican president, I am unable to put anybody in office having to do with U.S. attorneys or having to do with judges. In other words, if you have one, not two, you don't need two, just one. If you have one Democrat senator, where we have a lot of them, you have one Democrat senator in a state, it is not possible to appoint, because of blue slips, a judge. It's not possible to appoint a U.S. attorney. You see that happening. And I think it's a disgrace. I think blue slips are a disgrace. They've long since, they should not be relevant anymore. This is a different world than it was 15, 20 years ago. You know, that was a gentleman and gentlewoman world. This is a little bit different, unfortunately. Yeah, please.
Mr. President, what do you want to see Congress do this week as it relates to health care and the expiring ACA?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Is
I'd like to
affordability.
see the people get the money. I'd like to see all of the money that's going to the Democrat insurance companies. You know, the insurance companies are making a
Obamacare.
fortune. They're up 1,700% and
Should we
more.
quick snipe Barack Hussein?
And they're
Let's see.
taking in hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of billions of dollars, even trillions of
There's
dollars.
trillion. Wow.
And Obamacare gives you terrible health care. Just so you understand, Obamacare was
Barack
set up, and I
Hussein.
said it right from the beginning, for the benefit of the health insurance companies, of the insurance companies. They're making billions and billions of dollars. Their stock is through the roof. I don't want to give them anything. I want all money going to the people, and let the people buy their own health care. It'll be unbelievable. They'll do a great job. They'll get much better health care at a much lower cost.
No Barack Hussein. And no economy there either. He hit trillion though.
Use reconciliation to do with healthcare exactly what you.
Another healthcare question. He's gonna hit investment. He maybe hit investment
knock
here.
out the filibuster. If you knocked out the filibuster, it would all go away. But we have a few people that wouldn't do that. It's crazy. Look, we should knock out the filibuster. And if you did that, we'd get voter ID. You'd have no mail-in voting. All things that make our elections dishonest. And you'd get a lot of other things having not even to do with voting. But
rigged election?
Republicans should knock out the filibuster, and we should approve a lot of things. You wouldn't have January 30th looming because you have the 30th of January looming. You know that, right? And if we knocked out the filibuster, it would be just a simple approval. But you have some Republicans, they're unable to explain why. If you ask them why, they're unable to explain it. They cannot win the debate.
They're gonna tariff.
But they should knock out the filibuster. And frankly, they should get rid of the blue slips too. Yeah.
Mr. President, the Democrats won Miami, where you won the election 1 year ago. Do you think it's because of the Hispanic media like Telemundo that are publishing fake news about the ICE operation?
Fake news.
How do you plan to win back those votes for midterms?
Yeah, well, I won that whole election, and it's interesting.
He won the Miami election.
When I'm not running, we don't do as well, and I'm going to try and get that changed for the midterms. But we did have a big win in Tennessee, as you know. Matt Van Epps.
Just completely disregarded the question about Miami, just talking about a complete different state.
Candidate,
what a guy.
who a lot of people thought would do very well, and Matt won by a lot. And I won Tennessee by a real lot. We had a great
hottest.
We had a great election.
You're gonna get hottest
every
here?
single swing state. We won the popular vote. We won everything. And there's a thing that they have now, districts, which is a big deal. I think in a way it's the most important stat from the standpoint of, looking at numbers accurately. So out of thousands of districts, I won 2,750 versus 525. Think of that, 2,750 versus 525. It was great. That's why the map, when you see a map of the election, it's all red, other than two little narrow lines on the other side. Please.
Sir, Jimmy Lai was convicted today in Hong Kong. Do you have any reactions?
I feel so badly. I spoke to President Xi
Is he
about
gonna get
it,
anything else?
and
There's another China here.
I asked to consider his release. He's not well. He's an older man, and he's
China
not well,
question?
So I did put that request out. We'll see what happens.
Don't know if he hits, bro.
Yeah, please, Katie.
Other stuff. 56 though for economy. Dang.
In Berlin have wrapped up with Zelensky. Is there a timetable?
He's taking lots of
for the
questions.
delegation going?
He's
Well, I
still
think
going.
that the
He hasn't hit an
delegation
Epstein
is
one yet. That's
largely
why.
there right now, actually, they're in Europe, and they met with those people that I called out before, the various countries, plus some others. They want to see it end, Katie. They want to see it end. They all. I want to see it end. They want to see it end. I actually think that President Putin wants to see it end. I've had good talks. We've had good talks with Russia, and I think they'd like to get back to a more normal way of life.
Mr. President, follow up there. An
Huh.
Article 5 deal seems to be emerging without NATO membership for Ukraine. If such a security guarantee is offered, what incentive is there for Ukraine to give up any sort of territory?
Well, look, you have, they've already lost the territory, to be honest. I mean, the territory is lost. But in terms of security guarantee, we're working with Europe on it. Europe would be a big part of that. And we're working on the security guarantee so the war doesn't start up again. We don't want to have a war start up again. As I said, with Thailand and Cambodia, two people I get along with.
Tariff.
And
There's
I
tariff.
dealt with them, and I called them, and I said, look, fellas, you got to relax. You got to take it easy. They lost. They started the war again. I got it ended.
Is he not gonna hit tariff? With
And
tariffs?
Things like that are going to happen. War.
Wow.
There's nothing pretty about war. Nothing.
Dude,
there's
this guy's
nothing you can
edging.
do to predict what's going to happen.
Predict?
But I think we've made a lot of progress with respect to Russia and Ukraine. I hope. Last month it was close to 27,000 soldiers were killed. Mostly
There's
soldiers,
predict.
27,000 people, but mostly soldiers, were killed last month.
Just predict.
In Russia versus Ukraine.
Of course, he doesn't hit 8 wars then when he's talking about it. He hit at the first sentence he said today.
We're making progress. It's more difficult than anybody could have thought. I would have said that half of the wars that I got settled, some were going for over 30 years, that half of them should have been more difficult, and they actually haven't been.
Because of tariffs.
There's a lot of dislike between the two leaders, you know that.
Wow.
So
he's dodging. He's dodging. What a dodge on tariff. I'd be so mad if I had that.
Yeah.
Dude, it's right there because of tariffs.
On the U.S. troops killed in Syria over
He
the
just
weekend.
dodged
Why
it
do
for
we
some
have
reason.
troops in Syria?
Because we're trying to make sure that there's going to be and remain peace in the Middle East, and Syria is a big part of it. The new leader is a strong person, and that's what you need. This is a rough part of the world, and it's been amazing what's taken place in Syria. We got rid of Assad. We got rid of other people that were really bad people and that were in the way of peace in the Middle East. You know, we have legitimate peace in the Middle East, first time in 3,000 years, and we have 59 countries backing it. And we'll see what happens with Hamas. We'll see what happens with Hezbollah. But regardless, I mean, we have countries that want to go in and clean that out.
Let's not get a Fed chair question. I sold out a bunch of that, Nick, by the way.
They're going to disarm.
After what Hassett said yesterday, this fucking moron.
Hezbollah in Lebanon has been a problem. We'll see what happens.
Is he not going to hit tariff? This is crazy.
Large-scale peace in the Middle East. And if there
weren't,
we wouldn't have been able to make all of those deals that we've made with the various countries. They would have never been able to do that. If, for instance, if Iran,
dodging these three.
With that B-2 bomber right there on the desk, if we didn't...
he's hit bomber multiple times and not tariff.
A lot more of the newer version. Totally stealth. They could not see it. They knew it was coming. They had no idea where it was. It was pretty amazing, actually. Every bomb hit its mark perfectly, despite CNN trying to say differently. They didn't know. They just, hoped.
Let's try to get hottest here.
But turned out that they did. Atomic Energy Commission confirmed it. So did Iran confirm it. They got knocked to hell. But if we didn't knock out their nuclear capability,
we're gonna get hottest here really cheap. Let's see if he gets a sign-off hottest.
Hanging over Saudi Arabia, Qatar, UAE, and all the other countries.
You just said Saudi, so this price might jump.
Been able to sign an agreement? Yeah, please.
How soon do you expect that international stabilization force to be up and running in Gaza?
I think that it's in a form. It's already running. In a very strong form, it's already. But it'll get stronger and stronger, and more countries are coming into it. They're already in. But they'll send any number of troops that I ask them to send. They want to see peace. We have more than 59 countries. We have many countries that aren't even in the Middle East, but they're fairly close to the Middle East. They want to be involved. So it's been pretty amazing.
Mr. President, this week a man named Keone Rodriguez is going to federal prison for creating crypto privacy software.
Crypto question?
Biden administration, but your DOJ.
Oh, is he gonna hit it here? This guy asking a crypto question is crazy.
This man should be pardoned. Are you familiar with the case at all, or would you be interested?
I've heard about it. I'll look at it. Why, you think he should be pardoned? Sounds like it. Sounds like, based on your question.
Many people in the
Rodriguez, we'll look at that, Pam. Okay, let's take a look at it. You'll have to tell me. I don't know anything about it, but we'll take a look.
Bang.
Yeah,
look at that. Look at that price go. As he just dodged the question, the price of no went from 50 cents to 80. Right there on crypto. As he just dodged the crypto pardon question. Wow.
Along with the historical low gas prices, that continuing.
Now it's at 90
Well, we've had
cents.
the greatest stock market in history, bro.
Oh, is he going to hit economy investment?
Stock market, that's gone up
Look at this
52
tariff.
times to
You gotta
new
hit tariff
highs
now, please.
During a 10-month period, my 10 months.
This is crazy.
My first 10 months, we set a record. 52
of tariffs.
days, we had the highest stock market in history, including a day ago. And I didn't look today. Maybe it's up today, I don't know. But we had 52.
Did I get hottest?
Altogether.
Did I get filled hottest right? No.
There's never been anything like it. And the reason are the tariffs have brought
There's tariff.
vast amounts of wealth into our
Jesus
country.
Christ, dude. The dodge on tariff was crazy.
Countries that have taken
He
on
had
car
to.
companies, those car companies are all coming back. The AI is
Investing. He's
coming
going to hit
at
investing
levels
here.
that nobody's ever seen before. That's going to be a massive industry.
Investment.
Without the tariffs, we wouldn't have that. Chips are coming in. Chip companies are coming in from Taiwan and other places, but mostly from Taiwan, which has almost 100% of the market. And we're now making chips, and we're not paying anything. It's not the CHIPS Act where they give billions of dollars to companies and then they just take the money and they run. That was under Biden. The fact that I set tariffs up, and that if they don't make their chips here, they have to pay a big tariff. In order to send them into the U.S., they have to be here. You know, tariffs really work.
Look at the amount of
in my
tariffs
opinion,
now.
Almost only in the United States. They've been used against
Here we
us
get hottest. We're going to get
successfully
hottest here.
because we had presidents that had no clue.
I'm trying to get some.
But tariffs
You can see.
really work. We have taken in hundreds of billions of dollars with tariffs.
Investment?
And more importantly,
No investment.
we've taken in countries and companies where
Countries.
and even countries have sent their car making people into the United States in order to avoid paying tariffs, and they'll build a plant and they'll hire our people to make the cars.
Get it hottest.
But
Let's
we
get hottest.
now
then.
have, as you know, Toyota just approved $10 billion in manufacturing plants in the United States using our people. Without tariffs, none of that would have happened. Tariffs have given us great national security. There's nothing like what's happened.
I don't know
in
if
the
hottest
last
is now going to
10
hit.
months.
Oh, now I'm in.
Tariffs have given us
Oh
tremendous
shit, now I'm in. I
national
just try to.
security and tremendous wealth. Thank you all very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, press.
I agree with you, Vision Jr. Please hit hottest now. Please hit hottest. Please hit hottest if you can. I am exit liquidity. I was just someone's exit liquidity. Are you serious? Are you flippin' serious, man? Of course my fucking thing crashes too. Oh god. Dude, I tried to cancel that order, dude. It looked like he was hitting hottest at the end. I was just someone's exit liquidity. I was Azul's exit liquidity. This motherfucker has a 5-second latency edge on my ass. What a fucking L market. Oh, that's not a good number. Not a good number. Dude, I was trying to cancel too. That fucking sniper, bro. Snipe me. Annoying. Well, at least we got no water. But we lost on an auto pen joke. And then a fucking 8 war in the first sentence he said. Go fuck yourself, Trump. 8 wars? Really? In the first fucking sentence? He didn't even say it otherwise, bro. He didn't even say it otherwise. I should have got affordability yes, too. That was such an easy cook. That hottest, though, just fucking pisses me off. God damn it. Just fucking threw $20 to a goddamn nerd. This goddamn nerd with his latency edge just took my $20. Just because I'm trying to live trade, yes. I called the joke, yeah. On the wrong goddamn side of it. Fuck, bro. Another Trump L. I need these... dude. I need these Trumps to go well. L Trump. L Trump. L Trump. He didn't say water, at least. He said by sea. So at least we called that out. Can my fucking camera stay the same? At least he didn't say water. And he didn't say hottest at the end, this guy. I'm more pissed about this hottest, man. I just lost $20 for no reason. Well, it is what it is. As Nick says, could have been worse. Fuck, dude. Now I don't have fucking anything else to look forward to today. What else do I have to look forward to today? Other than He has a Christmas reception. Christmas reception is now another speech tonight from Trump and Vance. Well, the Vance, as we know, is pretty sleeper, but the Vance one's pretty. Oh my god. I'm not even gonna lie. Is this Christmas? What is Christmas? What is this Christmas reception? Ooh. Let's see. Same thing he did yesterday. He's doing another one at the same place or what? Trump roll call. So I should bet on this closed press event, is what you're saying? Now, he did one yesterday that ended up going open anyways. State floor. So this is different. This is different than yesterday. State floor. Fucking hell, Trump, bro. Of course you gotta make that auto pen joke. Of course you gotta say 8 wars because you just got off the phone with goddamn French guy. Of course I gotta donate $20 on Hottest. What an L speech, bro. I hate taking lessons. I just want to take wins. I don't want to take lessons from markets, bro. What is my lesson? Don't leave a yes bid up? Are you kidding me? All right. I'll make it back on this Christmas one. I'm thinking Hanukkah because of Australia, what happened, and he hit Hanukkah here. But I don't know. This is a different state floor instead, not the White House state floor. To post to inverse, Raxon, your mom should have inversed your birth. I'll give you that one. So we have the state dining room. It's on the state floor, which is where? It's the same. So this is gonna be the same place, state floor. I don't know. That shows state floor over there, but how do I? Which one do I show on this? State floor. So I guess this is just a floor. It's just saying the floor. I don't know. It might be in the same place though. Bro's trying to find the blueprints. Is Hanukkah not a lock? Because of the... He said it last time too. Well, if this is the same exact thing you did yesterday, then yeah, but I don't know if it is. I mean... How many times did you say Hanukkah though? Twice? Got wrecked on Crypto Y by this weave. You thought the crypto for sure was gonna hit? Well, Azul, at least you took my $20 on Hottest because you have the fastest stream, so I got wrecked on that one. So you know what? I donated back to you. You're welcome. Yeah, that didn't go too well for me either. He said I had no water, which was good because he said C. Yeah, I know for a fact it was, bro. I got fucking stupidly cooked as I tried to cancel my order. But I had no auto pen, no 8 war, and no water. And yes, election, but like barely any. So it's fucking didn't get filled anyways. L Market. We'll make it back on this Christmas reception. Because of the tariffs. How long this Christmas reception was last time? 40 minutes long? I should have known with the hottest, man. I shouldn't try to bid Y on hottest. Should have bid Y on Tariff instead. He dodged Tariff so many times, though, right? Like, it was crazy the amount of times he didn't say Tariff until he did. Dude talked about ending Cambodia, Thailand without saying Tariff. I was shocked. Santa? Are we being dead ass? Santa? We have Santa visiting today, said Melania. Dead ass? Santa's that high? Santa baby, hurry down the chimney tonight. How is Santa that fucking high? Is he gonna dress up as Santa? What is going on? What is going on at the White House? He was there yesterday, not today? Is it about making a joke about the Santa Claus there? That was there yesterday? How long will he be live? I don't know. When's this reception? I mean, I could just stay live until this reception. When is this? Now? Is it supposed to be now? Is this for the one that's now? Or at 8 p.m.? If it's the one now, I'll just do this now, but this is crazy. He's gonna go straight to it, so we have fucking no time to bet, basically. I mean, how long is this gonna go? Rob Reiner? Pam Bondi? Is Pam Bondi a Bond? It literally says Bond in it. Surely that's a Bond then. Crime, terrorist. Terrorism went up probably because of that last speech, huh? That last speech you just did? Yeah. Designating fentanyl as a terrorist drug. Rob Reiner and as a Bond. Probably it's priced like it. Who is takering that at 34? Is he not going to be there? Oh, yeah, he's not there. It's about his son. He's not going to take questions either. Yeah, I'd say that's I mean, I don't know. Fucking, is anything for Trump a Bond? That's crazy. I don't know. Is he not going to be there? I don't know who Rob Reiner is, though. The other guy was Border Patrol. Let's see. He died. So he's not going to be there. So it is a Bond. You're right. He's not going to be there. He's dead. It's a Bond. If he's not going to be there, there's no reason to say his name. Sarcasm, guys. A little bit. Just a little bit. Trump's latest Truth Social. Dude, how long? We barely have any time for this. For any limits to fill or anything. I'm trying to think. Border is surely a great bet. Border is surely a great bet. Hit in the last one too. It'll be late. I believe you. Here, I'll look at Trump Truth Social. We'll do it through roll call though, like established, distinguished gentlemen. Okay, we won't actually go on the Truth Social website. Passed away with his wife, reportedly due to anger as he caused others through massive, unyielding, and incurable affliction with Trump derangement syndrome. Dude, that is insane. May Rob and Michelle rest in peace. Holy shit, with the golden age of America upon us. This guy's a supervillain, isn't he? Trump is a fucking supervillain. They died through Trump derangement syndrome? Those are real people you're talking about, bro. Holy shit. Well, rest in peace. Peace is not a option, is it? Yeah, that's what happened to the last one too, is it opened for these. I mean, Azul, do you know why there was 2 Christmas receptions? Though this is kind of confusing me. The fact that there was listed 2 yesterday and there's 2 today. Like, do they just fucking love Christmas or what? Rob Reiner, that was crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, I don't think he's going to say that. Maybe I go no hottest here. I mean, fuck. Too big to rig. Rigged election. Maybe rigged election's a decent bet just for the weekly, man. He's kind of been destroying it. The Trump weekly, what's it called? Rigged election. It's not terrible. I mean, he just completely dodged his way around it tonight, but for the weekly, for another week, that's going to go yes, for sure. He's rigged stolen election. I mean, he literally said it today. You're going to find out more. You're going to find out more about it. I expect them to release stuff about the last year's election too, I guess. And you can even talk about it, talking about Venezuela, other countries. Like, come on. I like that, but he hit it yesterday too, so. Yeah, he like weaved around it, but I expect him to keep talking about it this week. I mean, he literally said you'll find out more about it. So he basically should have said it today, and he didn't, right? This strike is kind of a bit about, like, is he just, of course he's going to talk about the election being stolen, but is he going to say it like that, or just the exact phrase? I think this exact phrase is pretty a good term, if that makes sense. Yes, the election is stolen is obviously another way to say it, but I think he'll talk about it so much this week he'll hit it. He'll have to hit it. At least at 70 cents. That's pretty good for a weekly. At least what the weekly started today. So I'll write that thing out. He'll hit it. I mean, if he just hits us during this Christmas presentation like he did yesterday, that's a dub. I need to fix this. Okay. Also Melania, surely, right? You said Melania too for this one? Yeah, surely Melania is on the same wavelength. We're gonna get this. This is basically, what, betting it's open press here? 85. It's basically the same thing. Hanukkah, so down. Y'all hate Hanukkah, or what's going on? Y'all don't fuck with the holiday? What the hell? He hits it 3 minutes later. It's because he hits First Lady, then Melania. So he'll like fucking, I don't know if he does this on purpose, but he'll pretend like he forgot her name. It'll be, oh, the First Lady, the fucking, what's her name? Goddamn Russian chick. And then you'll be like, oh, he forgot his wife's first name. I should bet no. And then at the very end, you go, oh, Melania. There you go. Someone told me. It's because it's closed press. Well, it's because it's exactly after 4:15. Now the bids are going down. Allegedly closed press. Allegedly, according to roll call. Allegedly, according to roll call. God, I should have got some yes Biden or something on that. I'm so mad I lost on that speech. Fuck, I shouldn't lose on any Trump speech ever. That's my goal, is to never lose on any of them. Water was a good call. Affordability, yes, was a good call, but 8 words was bad. That was bad. Santa. Are we being serious, deadass? Trump's gonna talk about Santa? He tweet about it? Like, bro. Santa Clarita, California. If he hits it like that, I'm done. If he hits it talking about a fucking high school. Allegedly closed press. Santa baby, hurry down the chimney tonight. Let's look at this one though. Let's just see. You're gonna see results in 6 months to a year. You think he's just gonna keep going on the China golden age? How many trillions? 6 trillions in the span of two different segments? Everything crashing. Is this really gonna be closed press? Let's see. This is the dinner.
To our country, getting them out.
This is the dinner, not the... I don't even know what that fucking... That ideas post is an idiot, I'm gonna be honest. That's the dinner. That's not even the Kennedy Center reception. That's the dinner they had before that. That guy's gonna lose a bunch of fucking money on the Kennedy Center honors market. GG's. Should I tell him? Should I let him know? Should I let him know? That's the dinner or what? Where is that ideas post? Oh, I think I missed it. Oh, it's on this one, wasn't it? Where is that? Where is that comment? I don't know. I missed it. Oh well, that guy's losing money. Oh no, it's on the new one, isn't it? It's gonna be on the new live Christmas reception. United are losing? Let's go. Man, United are losing. It's a good day when they're losing. Santa baby. Really, Santa? Are we being dead ass with Santa? I think Biden, yes. Santa, no. Maybe. Trump will talk about the Santa tracker market on Poly, you're right. Maybe we'll talk about the Santa Nokia tracker and how that shit is definitely going to be a rigged election as well. Ain't no way the Santa tracker market ain't getting game, bro. I'm going to be honest. That's a fucking made-up market. That's literally a made-up market. Sorry for any 5-year-olds in chat, but Santa's not real. Do we just fade Santa not being real? What is this? What is this? 61 cent? No, am I missing something? Is he really gonna say Santa? People really think he's gonna make a joke about him being Santa Claus or something. Santa was at the... Let me see this Santa at the White House, huh? Santa at the White House. What are we talking about? What are we actually talking about? What does this Santa look like? Are we talking about... Let me see this. What is this Santa?
But we...
Not here. There's no... Where was Melania yapping about, though, when she talked about Santa Claus? There's a Santa here. We have Santa visiting today. I hope you saw him. And if not, go to visit him in the green room, the family's room, a game room. He's waiting for you. Is this chick on meth? What is she talking about? Santa's not real. Let me see this.
Well, thank you very much.
Today, the White House, it's a special place. And we have a Santa visiting today. I hope you saw him. And if not, go to visit him in the green room, the family's room, a game room. He's waiting for you. You could take a pictures and maybe whisper to him what you would like to have as a present for Christmas.
So they had him basically there, sitting on his lap type of thing, mall Santa. Exactly, all it proves is Santa is real. That's the first thing it proves, is Santa is real. I mean, that's literally our first lady. Who are we to say she's wrong? She literally just said Santa's real. So, my fault to all the 5-year-olds in chat that I just gave fake news to a couple seconds ago. Santa's obviously real. But, again, as well, he visited yesterday, not today. And I will note, look at Trump's face as she says Santa. Look at Trump's face.
Today, the White House, it's a special place. And we have a Santa visiting today.
Do you think that man gives a shit? He does not give a shit. His face did not even move.
With them. I would like that you enjoy today.
His face
the
does
White
not
House.
move.
It's a special place.
He looks like
and we have a Santa visiting today. I hope you saw him.
He does not give a shit, bro. He does not give a fuck. Trump hates Santa because he gives out free shit. He's a communist. Santa is literally a communist, bro. Of course he would never talk about Santa. Okay, but did he actually make a joke about it recently or something? Or why is this a strike? Why is this? I know I won on Santa before, but the fact this is a strike is a bit crazy, bro. Fuck it, no Santa, dude. Fuck Santa. Fuck Santa Claus. Santa Claus is a communist. And my capitalist leader of the free world, Donald Trump, does not fuck with Santa Claus. Giving out free shit. You gotta work hard for your goddamn presents this year. You gotta earn them. That's what I'm saying. No Santa. Fuck Santa. Fuck Santa Claus. Alright. Seriously though, let's see something else. No Maduro? I'll take that. I'll take that. Shit, I'll take that. I'll take a bond when I can. That's the true bond. That's the true bond if we're talking about bonds. He ordered a missile strike on Santa's sleigh on SNL last night. That is pretty fucking funny, I'm gonna be honest, but SNL's irrelevant. It's not like he saw that. It's not like Trump saw that. There's no way Trump is watching SNL clips unless someone shows it to him. Literally no way. No way. Also, I like this no strike because if it does end up being closed press, then fuck it. You know, fuck it. So, fuck it. I'll penny jump. I'll be a little Hanukkah type of guy, if that makes sense, and I'll penny jump. I'm trying to get something. I'm trying to get some fills. I got no fills on the last one, bro. Except for 8 War, which obviously he said in the first fucking sentence of the day, so I'm an idiot. When are we gonna get this Trump speech, though? If we get it a little bit.
Held in the federal complaint, which we will now. Carol created a detailed bond.
I'm so dumb. Bondi's about Pam, the Bondi Beach, not Pam Bondi. I just made that connection. I saw Bondi at first and I thought Pam Bondi. Well, hey, it's a double strike, huh? Did he talk about Bondi Beach last? Did he say it by name? He didn't say it by name. Are we gonna be... I'm such a fucking idiot. That's so on me. Trump, did he say it by name when he addressed it? You know what I'm talking about. Outside the airplane here.
Great.
That's not it. Not really. I mean, I think he just said Australia, right? Brown University, so he goes through Brown University. And in Australia, you probably read, has been a brave person. I think he just says Australia, though, if he talks about it. I mean, he might get a specific question about Bondi Beach, but I'm thinking this is a no. If he says anything, he would just say Australia, is what I'm thinking. I mean, that's how he addressed it there, and then I don't see anywhere else he addressed it. It wasn't here, right? This is terrible audio.
They told me, and I'm not surprised back on us and Syria, get to their parents and their.
That's just on Syria, so I don't think so. Jesus, Lord Loomer, you gonna visit the White House? She should let me know if she is. See, but if I then do Trump Australia in the search.
Israel now to.
Huh. I think that's safe. I think no is pretty decent there. Every time he's addressed it, he's kind of just said Australia. And if someone's fighting me on this no Santa, someone hates Santa too. We can all hate Santa together. But just let me get my limits first. Let me get my limits filled first. Man, maybe some of those get filled as soon as it goes open. If this opens, if it does, I guess, if it does. Yeah, it is 100% about it. I guess technically he says Pam Bondi, though. It does count as well. So there's always that. There is always that. But where is she? Do we know where she is? Was she at the last reception or something? I think she's too busy talking about LA or something. So terror attack in Southern California. I mean, there's so much shit going on in the world. Jesus Christ. Illegal aliens. Maybe for yes. Maybe for yes. Am I silly for thinking maybe illegal alien yes? For the fact he could just reference the border? We have 0 illegal aliens that have come in since I've taken over? I mean, what's border trading at? Border's at 46 cents? Are we serious? Like, people just don't know if it's going to be open or not, is my thinking. To be honest, if Biden's that high, though, so should border. So 45 cents. Someone's at 50 cents for no border. Fuck. This really gonna be open press? Is it really gonna be open press? Because this would be the first yes I put out, but I just don't know about this Christmas. I'm just confused why there's 2 listed. Why is there 2 listed? Why was there 2 listed and only 1 went open last night? Both would count anyways. Yep. Talking about the Bondi, yeah. I'm going no Bondi, though, is what I'm going. If I can get something. I feel like that 39 cents, though, is pretty decent. No, both receptions. Oh, both receptions would count. Which either goes live, is what you're saying? Either would count? As part of Christmas reception on December 15th. So you're saying either one would count for yes? Yeah, both would count if there are multiple. Well, don't bond. Ain't no one bond if it fucking, if the first one ends. That's what I'll say. Maybe I should get 1 cent yeses. See if it bonds, try to get the opposite, and hope they go live again. Hope they have 2. They have multiple Christmas receptions today. I mean, why the hell they have 2 is so weird. So strange. It's supposed to be starting 4:15. So it started about 18 minutes ago, Rumble. Let's see, White House.
Thank you very much. Appreciate.
Not live. Oh, it's alright. And dancing in the moon is right. Why is Christmas not bonded? Did he not just say it today? Did he not say it? That'd be crazy. No, he didn't. He didn't say it during today's thing. Huh. He's gonna say it today, though. That's the problem. I see why it's not bonded. Okay. Dancing in the moonlit stripe. Oh, we're a no on Santa now. We're a no on Santa now. Let's try to get... No Bondi, no Maduro. Some no Maduro, I wouldn't mind. I would like some yes border, but this might not happen. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Fuck it, yes border. We'll get some yes border, man. Oh, jumped. Instantly jumped. Maybe more no Santa at a certain level of price. Are we being dead ass, bro? You think he's going to say Santa today? You think he's going to say Santa? I'm fading that. I'm fading him saying Santa. No way. No way. Maduro is obviously no too. Inflation might be yes, if you get something cheaper. It's pretty high anyways. I feel like this border's low for the fact he just did that entire thing. It's definitely in his mind. The border's in his mind. He said border about 1 million times during this one. 42? Probably less than that. Probably said less than that, but, you know. Definitely said it over 20 times today already. It's not a bad bet, I don't think, to get it for yes. I mean, dude, it's kind of tanking, though. Election that low? It's a bit crazy. A bit crazy. Since the election. Did he hit it last time? Whoa. 12 different times. All in the span of, like, mostly in 2 minutes, but... Oh, but I... Oh. Are we gonna get this Trump, though? It's supposed to happen, like, now. Is it not? It's supposed to happen, like, now. No Maduro. Look at that. Let's see. Alright. Let's see. Nick thinks the Ys are too low on the on the market. Well, especially for the fact that it's like lower. Well, especially for the fact that it's like both of them. That'd be both receptions would count. I'm just getting no Maduro now. I'm getting updates, but dancing in the moonlit strikes. Yes, this might be too low. Hanukkah at 58. We being dead ass? I always spell it with two N's. It's not correct. We can first say loudly we celebrate Hanukkah. Is he gonna go live though? Is he gonna go live? It's a little weird too because it's just different. It's listed in a different way than it was earlier yesterday. Yesterday it was listed as White House. This one's State Floor. But State Floor closed press. Uh-oh. See, someone's getting this now. We'll meet him at this 51. I'm rating the fact Trump probably will say Australia if he talks about the attacks. He'll just say Australia. That's why I'm hoping for that one. For no Bondi. Hanukkah 58, Biden 51. Border all the way up now too. Fuck me. I was hoping to get down in the 30s, man, for border. What's Democrat at? 50. Tariff that low? Are we dead ass? Are we dead ass gang? Are we dead ass gang? I'll do 18 cents. Someone's pretty confident this will count for at least trillion. All of my life, baby. I think trillion's pretty good too. Honestly. But we'll see. Someone likes Santa, yes. Someone likes Santa, yes. This is a bit crazy. Are we being dead ass at 61 cents? Can I get filled more? Who is doing that? Who thinks he's gonna say Santa? Because of the Santa at the White House? Did you not see that guy's face? He does not give a shit. He gives a shit about Democrats. Like, he's on his revenge tour, bro. He doesn't have time to talk about Santa in the green room. That's Melania's thing to worry about. Shit. Well, he might mention it, but we're gonna fade no. We're just gonna hope he goes serious mode, at least, for that time being. This is crazy at 19 cents. Immigrant? Let's see. Didn't really touch on it yesterday in his 40 minutes. He was more talking about golf, more occupied on golf. Well, I guess he won't go live for the first one, maybe. Is it worth it to end stream and then go back on whenever he goes live? Because I don't know if he's going to be doing this now. I don't know. Or he could just be doing this at 8 o'clock. That's the thing. That's the thing, is he could be doing this now. He could go live now, or he could go live in 4 hours. So, I don't know. Let me see what Nick said. Oh, you're on a couple of the cheaper yeses. All right. I rate that. No hottest, too. Is probably a cook. He's, like, stopped it recently. Yes, election. Yes, Hanukkah. Well, now you can get your average price cheaper if something doesn't happen for this 4 hours. If nothing happens in the next hour, you could probably get your average price cheaper too, because people will think, oh, it just didn't happen. And then you wait till 8 o'clock for him to go live and for everything to go yes, but I would like that then. I don't know though. I don't know if I'll ever get filled on any of these. That'd be a cook though if Tariff got filled. Stuff is at 63 cents. Yes, Hanukkah. Dang, someone thinks for sure this will happen. Someone thinks for sure something will happen. He'll get to speak live. Well, I don't know. I might just go eat. I might go eat and then go back live when he goes live again. I feel like that might be the move. Who will condemn Trump's post on Rob Reiner this week? Oh my gosh. What a crazy market. It has rewards too? Will Trump delete his post? And will Trump delete his Rob Reiner post? Is an option. It's so funny. Let's see. Did this shit at 9 a.m., bro. He tweeted this at 10 a.m. May they rest in peace. They died from total Trump derangement syndrome. Wow. Now the volume on this one might be crazy. Who will condemn Trump's post? So condemn publicly who will publicly condemn someone? I mean, a cabinet member. A cabinet member is an option. Ben Shapiro is the highest. Is Ben going to actively speak up about it? I don't know. Probably not. What's Ben been on? I mean, if he didn't say it today, that happened. He just had a show today.
Islamic terrorists killed at least 15 people in Bondi Beach Plus, a mass shooting at Brown University, and Rob Reiner and his wife murdered in Los Angeles. A dark day across the board. Also, in 10 days, episodes 1 and 2 of the Pendragon cycle, Rise of the...
He didn't hit anything there. So, I mean, like, if he didn't condemn Trump then, like, unless that was recorded before then, I feel like that's pretty chill. I don't know, though. I don't know Ben Shapiro like that, so. All my life in it, dancing in the moonlit strike. I might join the VC, Nick, but I think I'm gonna hop off and eat first because it doesn't look like he's gonna go live instantly. I'm fucking starving too, so I might end stream here, and then just go back live when Trump is going live again. Whether that's in an hour or whether that's at 8 o'clock tonight, but we will make it back. Here is the rundown on the market that we just did. Let's see if we can find Mexican border. Honestly, we should have cooked way more on this Mexican border. We lost on 8 wars. We lost on the auto pen joke. We won on no water. That was a good cook. But overall, lost on that market. Should have cooked, honestly. Should have cooked. 8 war kind of cooked me there. That was a bad bet. But we're going to make it back on this Christmas reception whenever this shit happens. It'll happen today, though, I hope. Both listed on close, roll call as closed press. But if any one of these goes live, it'll count. So we're going to hope no Santa Claus. Fuck Santa. Fuck Santa. Fuck Santa. Fuck Santa. Fuck Santa. Fuck Santa. Not literally. But he's not real. I'm fading Santa. He's not real. Like, this is obvious, right? He's not a real person. Obviously, he's not going to talk about him. But I'll be back for the Christmas reception.